Hello, Christy. Good morning. It's still 1 minute before morning here. Morning. It's still 1 minute. Just getting set up here. Hello, Lori. Hello, Crystal. Hello, Mouth of the South. I got smart to this today. I've got my cell phone also going, so in case my chat starts messing up. So I ask you guys that have come in, if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. Good morning, Rain. Good morning, Maureen. We got some things that we're going to go over before we start the little mini reads. So I'm asking everybody not to hit the donate button yet unless you want it counted as a donation. I'll let you know when I'm going to be taking the donations towards the reads, okay? So anything before that is going to be classified as a donation only, okay? Hello, Melinda. Hello, Beverly. Hello, Lori, but not that Lori. I love that name. So we got a bunch of things that I want to share with you guys that I've come across. Some new information. And I've been getting a lot of emails from people asking about things that I can't speak about, okay? So there's, okay, Melinda, thank you. There's stuff that I know that I just cannot speak about, and I will not speak about, so please don't take my replies to your emails like I'm not trying to be rude or anything like that. It's just there's certain things that I cannot speak about, okay? But the things that I can share with you, I will. There's another kind of mini search. Oh, thank you, Melinda. I appreciate that. Yes, so you guys, if you guys want to send, if you'd rather send donations through PayPal, you're more than welcome to do that. My PayPal is in the description of any of my videos, okay? The link to it is in there. There's another search that happened, not even a search, it's the police, local police were called out to a site because this person, I'm not going to mention their name unless they want me to, but this person has been doing a lot of investigating on their own and has come up with a lot of things that I think are significant. When she finally got fed up and called local law enforcement out there, they had no choice but to show up. But I think that there's something going on, guys, because this is the area that I have hit on since my mapping. If you guys watch that 3-hour-long video with the mapping, this is the exact area. Okay, so I don't know if you guys watched my read that I did yesterday. It was a little bit different kind of read that I did, and it brought out a lot of information, okay, that I didn't. Hello, Summer. That I didn't really hit on before. Hello, Linda. Yes, I am feeling a bit better. The meds that I'm on now that the doctor gave me are really helping improve. Like, I'm amazed. So finally we found something to help with this. Hello, Summer. So this person, yeah, YouTube takes quite a bit, but that's okay. What was I saying now? Yeah. So in the read yesterday, it came out something about a bridge. She talked about a bridge. And then water, which I didn't really get before. I know I got rocks and water kind of sort of in some of my other reads, but it wasn't as clear and concise as the read yesterday, that what she came out with, okay? Because you guys got to understand, as more time passes, the connection with the spirit world grows stronger. Okay? Who am I talking about? I'm talking about the Suzanne Morphew case. Okay? Hello, Maureen. So, in my reads have stayed consistent. Okay? I do believe that she has been moved. Since the incident happened, I believe that she was moved. I did mention to you guys in my last video that I believed either a different vehicle was used, he could have left his cell phone at the house, so it couldn't be tracked. Like, he's not stupid, you guys, okay? He is, but he isn't, okay? And I was kind of thinking, yes, Maureen, this is the person who found the cooler and the blanket, and we're going to get into that. I was thinking that that maybe one of his friends brought a vehicle, but I don't think a friend was involved at that point. I do believe that there's other people now that know, okay? So they call that an accessory after the fact, okay? But when this happened, and I believe it happened Saturday night, okay? I believe he used a different vehicle because he knew they were going to check his vehicle, because the first person they look at is the husband. So I was kind of thinking that either he got a friend to rent a vehicle and made up some kind of lie, or he did something. He didn't use his own vehicle, I don't think. Okay. Now, what's come to light also is there's been things being said by the employees that he was out and about at 4 a.m. So how can you be out and about at 4 a.m. and messaging your workers if you kissed her goodbye at 5 a.m.? Okay. So things are starting to come out, guys. We got to really trust with the things that I have been made aware of. We have to trust the investigators. Okay. Yes, it was blue with a white lid. And we're going to get into that. I'm going to show you all the pictures, and I'm going to show you as it's progressed, okay? So there's another thing that's come out about apparently he was driving around at 4 a.m. Well, how can you be driving around at 4 a.m. yet say that you got up and kissed your wife goodbye at 5 a.m.? Okay, so that would be early Sunday morning. Like, things are not making sense, okay? So I believe that there is another vehicle that was used. Now, what that vehicle is, whose that vehicle is, I don't know, okay? I think possibly there could be a rental somehow, some way, or the use of a friend's vehicle or another vehicle. I don't know, okay? But that's what I'm leaning towards. And I've said that for the last couple of weeks, okay? Because I've been getting strong feelings and I'm getting confirmations everywhere, okay? So please don't ask about where I'm getting a lot of my information, because that's not going to be revealed. But I will tell you the things that have come out and can be proven, okay, that I can speak about. So which do you guys want to go over first? The new text messages that came out from an employee that speak about Suzanne being killed and everything, or do you want to see the pictures first? Hello, Jilly Bean. Okay, so we'll go with everybody's thinking about the text. Okay, so you guys are going to have to bear with me, because you guys know I'm an old dog, and I tried to do this again through OBS, and guess what? I messed it up. So it ain't going to happen. So this is the only way that I'm going to be able to show you guys these texts. Okay. So we are going to do this. Okay. So I'm going to bring up the first text, and I'm going to do this with my camera so you guys can see. Okay, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but I'm going to read it to you, okay? So these in blue, these here that we see in blue, I have no idea who this person is, okay? But the ones in white here, this is Morgan Gentile, okay? That's her name right up there. I will zoom in on that for a minute. Let me see. I'm trying to see on my phone. Okay, so you can see that these are from Morgan. Okay, so we're going to go through these. I'm going to read. I'm going to say blue. Tilt more forward. Okay, let me see. Hang on, you guys. Let me see if I can't do this. I'm trying to lift it up as much as I can, you guys. Let me just see here. I know this is a pain in the ass for you guys. I know. And I just got to learn how to use this stream crap, because this would be perfect. Okay, so this is about the best I'm going to get at you guys. But I am going to read it to you, okay? So when I say the blue, this is whoever, I believe this is somebody that they either worked with. Okay, thank you. Okay, so like I said, Morgan is in the white, okay? The person we don't know who it is in the blue. So I'm just going to say blue, and then I will say Morgan for what Morgan's saying. So in blue, it says, nice job on the interview. Stay strong. I was impressed. And then it says, I hope they find Suzanne's body. Barry will fry. Okay, that's in blue. Now in white, Morgan says, I think that saying people should be fried is just as concerning. I hope they find Suzanne alive and well, no offense. Okay. Then blue says, she is not alive and Barry did it. I hate to say it. Then Morgan says, how do you know? Were you there? Blue says, you really think she's alive? That is crazy. Okay. Now, I don't know what this part here is. It's something about a Fed, CBI, or locals have. I am a good person regardless of what people think. When it comes down to doing the right thing, I do the right thing without warrants, without a lawyer, without being asked. The only thing I've denied is a lie detector test, and that's reason is between me and CBI. Now that was Morgan. So blue says, was Barry mad you gave all that even though it was the right thing to do? She says, I have no idea. Okay, let me just get through this page here and I will go back and see if I can see the dates. Okay, Melinda? Okay, so she says, I have no idea. And then he says, he must be if he isn't speaking to you. So he's saying that Barry must be mad at her because he's not speaking to her. So he says, okay, so he must be if he isn't speaking to you and he sent those two dudes to scare you. Morgan says, I don't know if they were trying to scare me, but they didn't, but I couldn't really tell. And then Blue says, the fact that he sent thugs to scare you makes him look awful guilty, don't you think? And like I said, you guys can't see the very bottom of this, but I'm doing my best, okay? I've backed it up a little bit more because there's more below this. There was the last part I read that says, the fact that he sent thugs to scare you makes him look awful guilty, don't you think? Here, I will move the camera down a little bit just so you can see it there. Okay, you see it on the bottom here? Okay, so you guys are just going to have to trust me because I can't get all of this in. Okay, so just let me go back here so I can get this for Melinda. This is September 11th, Melinda. Okay. So we were at the point where the guy said was very mad at you, even though it was the right thing to do. She said she had no idea. And he says he must be because he isn't speaking to you. He sent those two dudes to scare you. She says, I don't know if they were trying to scare me, but they didn't, but I couldn't really tell. And then Blue says, the fact that he sent thugs to scare you makes him look awful guilty, don't you think? Okay, so that's where it ended here. So it is partially on the next page here, okay? Morgan says, they aren't thugs. Blue says, bad choice of words. Morgan says, one looked like a beach boy and the other looks like Yogi the bear. Okay. And then Blue laughs. And then Blue says, a beach boy grandpa and Yogi bear wouldn't scare me. That's for sure. Okay. Then Morgan says, I don't know what to think, but yes, I would hope she's alive because her daughter shouldn't have to plan a funeral. Okay. Next, Blue says, she's not alive. The hotel smelled like bleach for a reason. You noticed Barry was acting strangely right before she disappeared. It's hard to think the worst of someone you once respected. Okay. So then Morgan says, Barry may not have been honest that weekend, and only time will tell, but both Suzanne and Barry love their kids, and they're the ones who are suffering. And yes, agreed, it's all weird and uncomfortable, but so far there are no facts that say, yes, he killed her. So she's kind of sticking up for him. And this is after apparently they didn't want to pay her because they said it looked like hush-hush money and all that crap. Okay, so then Blue says there is no other explanation. He needs to come clean and quit carrying the burden. It was probably a crime of passion, something he regrets. Okay, so Melinda says, I know exactly who they're talking about. You're going to have to let me know that, Melinda, in email, who this is in blue that she's talking to. Okay, so next. Okay, so let's go back to this one first because I just lost my train of thought. Thank you, Melinda. Okay, so once Morgan had said about Barry may not have been honest, blah, 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 blah. And then the person Blue said there's no other explanation. He needs to come clean and quit carrying the burden. It was probably a crime of passion, something he regrets. And then Morgan says probably isn't enough. Then person in Blue says, sometimes loyalty can blind from seeing the truth. What will you think if they find her body and Barry did it? Will you be surprised? Morgan says, I'm not loyal to any man, whether it's my boss, boyfriend, friend. If it breaks my morals, if it's wrong, it's wrong. I don't care who you are. I do what's right. Loyalty is when I shouldn't have to choose because I shouldn't be in the situation to begin with. Then Blue says, I meant loyalty to friend, coworker, no offense intended. Okay. Now, this bottom part here is on the next page. So I'm just going to go to the next page because she said, my boss became disloyal to me. Okay. Okay. So this is where she said up top here that she's not loyal to any man. Okay. And then he says here, whoever this is in blue said, I meant loyalty to a friend, coworker, no offense intended. Okay. So this is going to be the last part of the messages. My boss became disloyal to me the Monday Suzanne went missing. Wait a minute. Why is she saying the Monday Suzanne went missing? What? What's she talking about? My boss became disloyal to me the Monday Suzanne went missing. I was loyal to Suzanne. I turned my phone in without a warrant. I want to stop excuse me, I want to stop right there. This part right here, okay, guys, that I just read you. My boss became disloyal to me the Monday Suzanne went missing. I was loyal to Suzanne. I turned my phone in without a warrant. What is she talking about? Monday Suzanne went missing. Is that when she was moved? Okay, so that's a big red flag right there for me, okay? No, opinionated almost. She was called in as missing on the Sunday, on Mother's Day. Mother's Day was a Sunday. She's talking about Monday. No. Listen to what she says, Des. My boss became disloyal to me the Monday Suzanne went missing. Just give me a second, guys. My doorbell's ringing. Thank you. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, you guys. I just had Amazon deliveries there. No, Maureen. My boss became disloyal to me the Monday Suzanne went missing. I was loyal to Suzanne. I turned my phone in without a warrant. So, you know what I mean by things slip out? Okay, let's continue. I gave my DNA without a warrant. I gave more details and info than all of Fed's CBI or locals have. I am a good person regardless of what people think. When it comes down to doing the right thing, I do the right thing without warrants, without a lawyer, without being asked. The only thing I've denied is a lie detector, and that reason is between me and CBI. Okay, so I'm going to go back over here. Okay. Well, the way she says it does is her boss became disloyal to her the Monday Suzanne went missing. She couldn't have meant the Monday before because the Monday before Suzanne wasn't missing. Okay. So that's that. Maureen, it could be a slip. It could be. It could be just a mistake. Do you remember? Just keep in mind, you guys, there's always a little bit of truth in every lie. Okay, why does Maureen's messages keep being retracted? Yes, but how would she have known that, Des? How would if she had, even worse, if she had known the Monday before that he started planning this and she didn't say anything, you know what I mean? Like I said, it could be an honest mistake or it could be something. Okay. And like I said, there's people that know stuff that have not disclosed everything they know. Okay. And like I said, there's other things that I know, guys, from a couple different places that I cannot discuss. Yep. Yep. I remember the number 2. I'm having a fat finger day. Oh, okay. Does I get you now? Okay, Jaws. Jaws of all trades says Morgan said that Barry called her on the Monday to tell her a mountain lion got Suzanne. Yeah, exactly, Melinda. Like I said, I'm sure there's things that Melinda might know too that she can't talk about. I know she talks with Profiling Evil and that a lot too. So, I mean, there's a couple of us that know things that we can't share yet, okay? There's a confidentiality thing and it just can't be shared. But take me at my word, okay, you guys? I haven't lied to you yet, right? Believe me. You're not seeing anybody else's comments, Melinda? Maybe refresh. Yes, and there's a few people that have said, okay, wait, this camping thing, okay? Now, apparently it was Barry that planned that camping trip for the daughters. Okay, and exactly. COVID lockdown, everything was closed. I know here in Canada, even our parks where people pay seasonal fees, they weren't even allowed to go. You're supposed to be able to go in May, from May till beginning of October. They weren't even allowed in until nearing the end of July, even though they had paid for May, June, and all of July. They pay the year before, right, for their seasonal. So it's like summer. There, like I said, I'm sharing what I can. You need to trust me. Okay, so now do you guys want to go on to the pictures? And then I will explain. So, okay, thank you, Summer. Um, pictures, yes, I have pictures. Okay, so what happened was, I don't know if you guys remember, I mentioned a while back that there is somebody that's in contact with me who went and checked the area. Remember when I did the map? Someone put it to where everyone was visible to me. To go and change it. Huh, that's weird. Sergeant Melinda. Okay. Hi, Orchid. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not touching my chat because every time I touch my chat, I mess it up. So I don't touch it. Hello, Tracy. Okay, so a while back, I told you that somebody that's been in contact with me via email went to the site that I found on my map. Okay. To Crime just done a post about this. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, Melinda. I'm following you. They went and checked this area, and they spent a lot of time. So, like, I got to give kudos. I'm not going to say their name unless they want to be known. They are a subscriber to my channel. So, again, if somebody asks me not to repeat their name or whatever, I don't do it. And you guys got to respect that, because if you guys want this information, I've been told I can share this part. So, if you guys want the stuff that you wouldn't find somewhere else, but please respect that there's things that I can't share, okay? So a while back, this person started, I'm not going to be watching chat because I want to keep my train of thought, you guys. Every time I look at the chat screen, I lose my train of thought. And found a blue blanket in a cooler, okay? Weeks and weeks. This person kept going back almost daily, checking to make sure nothing had been moved. Nothing had been touched, not a stick, not a rock, nothing moved, okay? In the weeks that she kept going and checking this site out, okay? Opinionated Oma, you're going to want to listen to this then, because police ended up being called there, but I'm getting to that now, okay? So this person was getting really upset, okay, because she kept calling in the tips, and nobody would go and check this place out. Then all of a sudden, like, she was going back almost daily and checking on this spot, okay? She took pictures, she of the entrance. That's why I'm not showing a lot of pictures of how to get there, just in case. But you're going to see the area, okay? Then all of a sudden she goes back after this keeps blowing up and people keep sending it to the FBI and CBI and whatnot. All of a sudden the cooler goes missing. The blanket's still there, but the cooler goes missing. So she's getting concerned, okay? So she's still checking on this site almost daily, okay? And documenting all the changes every day, okay? Now, she went back again recently, yesterday, after my read. That read that I did yesterday, okay, brought out a lot. A lot. It brought out things that Suzanne didn't necessarily pinpoint as she did to me yesterday, about that she is near some kind of water. It's not like a big lake or a big huge pond thing, but she's near water. There could be rocks around, but she specifically showed herself on a bridge. Okay, so if you guys seen that reading yesterday, you will see the picture that I am talking about. Actually, let me find it, and I will show you which card came out. Here it is. See this? This is the card that came out when I specifically asked where she was. Okay? This is the card. See her sitting on the bridge, looking over, looking down? That's the card that came out. Okay? So, this person went back to the area and looked again and took more pictures around the area, very close to where she found this blanket and the cooler that is now gone. Yes, the card was upside down, that I remember. Don't quote me, but I believe it was, which means something happened there near that bridge, okay? Now, not only did she find a bridge near there, and it's almost like a little creek, but it's almost like you could almost jump across it. Okay, so I'm going to show you these pictures from yesterday. I'm also going to show you the pictures of the blanket, both before and recently. I'll show you the picture of the blanket at their home. Okay. And I'm going to show you the picture of the police being there, because she finally got fed up and she called them and said, you get out here now and you look at this. And then I'm going to tell you what happened when the police showed up. So let me bring up these pictures. And I'm going to turn my camera again, you guys. Bear with me here. I may have to raise this again. Just let me. Okay, so this first picture, okay, I'm gonna have to hold the camera. So this first picture is, okay, I'm gonna have to put this on something here. Let me just try and get this set up, you guys. Ugh, I gotta learn how to do this streaming crap. Seriously, you guys. Okay, stay still. Okay, wait. I gotta move it up a little bit more. Woohoo! Okay. Okay. So here's the blanket. This was taken a long time ago. Okay. Weeks ago. The cooler was in another picture. I don't have that with the, it was very near. It was somewhere like over in this area type thing, the cooler. Okay. Or back in here somewhere. Okay. So that's the blue blanket. So now I'm going to go to the cooler. Here is the cooler that was found. Okay. See, there's something here, almost like a cloth or something, and the open cooler. The cooler looks like it's almost brand new. Okay. The wheels have been broken off. Something too heavy in there, maybe? Yeah, that's a pretty big cooler. Okay, so let's go back to some things that were being mentioned about coolers being missing. Okay, from the home. This lady goes to an area where Suzanne told me she is. She not only finds a blue blanket, she also finds a cooler. And for some reason, law enforcement is not thinking that this could be related. So these are basically pictures that she took, okay? This is weeks ago. Now, let me go back to this. Okay, here's another picture of the blanket. Now, you see how there's white spots on this blanket? Here, there, and everywhere. Along the edge here. A big blob here. Another big blob here. Another kind of blob here that looks like it was running down. Okay, it's not the whole blanket that's like this. It's only this end part. To me, looks like, thank you, Summer. Was bleach not smelled at the home? Okay. So now I'm going to go and show you this picture, and I'm going to blow this up because there's something interesting. When the police got there, okay, I'm going to tell you something before I blow this up. Okay. She showed the police this photograph of the blue blanket. Okay. Police said, oh, well, this blanket, I guess she couldn't blow it up on her phone, whatever, however she showed the police said, totally discarded it. To me, this looks exactly, okay? And I'm going to show you why. I'm going to blow this up. The police said, well, the blanket you found in the woods has white on it, okay? And she mentions about the bleach thing, okay? It could be the bleach or it could be whatever. He says, well, I don't see any white on this blanket. We don't know how far back this picture was taken, okay? But let's zoom in on it. What do you guys see? I see white here. I see white here. I see white here. I see white here. I see kind of white up here. You see the difference? Let me see if I can blow it up even more. I don't know how this is showing. It's getting really pixelated. But see the different colors in this blanket? This, yes, you could say it's the sun shining in. So we'll discard that. But look at the other spots where you can see white. See the edge where I showed you the edge in the other photo? White here, white here. This here looks like the sun beating on it that could turn it. But down here, this is blocked by the arm of the chair. There's no sun hitting the blanket here. And you can clearly see the differences in colors. Okay, see how the white is getting a little bit more pixelated? Even here, this is not in the sun. Okay, down here is not in the sun, and you can kind of see there's lines of white here too, just like in the other picture. This is being blocked. The sun is hitting here. It's not hitting down here. And yet you can still see white spots on this blanket. Over here, up in here, where the sun is not hitting. Okay? Okay. So the next I'm going to show you is look at what she came across. What's this? There's the bridge. And here's the water. I believe the area is back in here or over here. Okay. Now, this spot where these blankets and everything were found was very accessible, apparently, from what the lady said, that goes there. There's some kind of path that runs not far from here, from where this was all found. Okay? There's like a path. I don't want to show it because I don't want people knowing exactly where this spot is for obvious reasons. Okay? Where is it? Oh, shoot. I think it's in here. Hang on. Is it this one? No. You didn't see that? No. Okay. So here's the next picture. You guys see what's there? See who's there? I already told you there was a path that went around there. I'm going to zoom in for you guys. Whoops. Sorry, you guys. Okay, so she finally got peed off. If you can read it down here, it says police. Okay, and there's a cop right here. You see how there's a truck up here? See how accessible this is? But it is hidden. The bridge is up here. Bridge is up here. Okay? Now, the police came. She called the police and she says, you guys got to get out here. This is when she showed them the pictures. And this cop said, no, it's not even the same blanket. Never mind about the cooler, blah, 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 blah. They just kind of looked around. Okay? So then she showed them this. Oh, boy. Now I lost my pictures. Okay. Okay, I'm going to have to back up for this one. Okay. You see this? Look at the shape of that, you guys. What do you think? This is near the site where the blue blanket and the cooler was. What does this look like? See, it's kind of rounded. It's rounded and then it goes thinner. No, nothing there is burnt. Do you see this? Okay. This is not how branches fall off of trees. See the shrubs and I'm going to zoom in a bit, okay? This was put there. Look at. See how these branches, some go this way, this. Look at, there's grass and leaves. Look at. See the leaves? Leaves mixed in there with some dry grass and sticks and okay. This is in the area where the cooler and the blanket was. Yes, this is in Aurora at the site that I did on my maps. What does that look like? That's not just branches that are falling off a tree or whatever. This is placed there. Yeah, I see that too. Like almost like straw. So we'll ask, we got retired Sergeant Melinda in here. Let's ask her what she thinks about that you see right there. Does that look like natural, like this just happened in nature? And don't forget, people, around this area, the grass is really tall. Okay? So all around here, sorry, you guys, I hit my camera. All around this, the grass is probably about 1.5 feet tall. So any leaves that would have blown in here would have got caught in this grass area. I don't think Andy has seen this yet. Hello, Megan. Hello, Mama. Hello, Chihuahua. Yeah. Thank you, Melinda. So Melinda says she's agreeing with me. This looks like something's been covered up there. The police came and looked at it and said, nothing of interest here. Okay. This is in the area, you guys, at that Sand Creek Park that came up on my maps. Yes, I agree. And Melinda might be able to answer this too for me. Beat cops are not trained in forensics. They're not trained to know, unless they see like a recently dug grave or something, they're not going to be able to determine whether this could be a burial site or not, if something could be under there. No, they have not done nothing with this site, Chihuahua. They came, they looked at it. This is local police. This is not CBI or FBI. This is what I told her. I said, you need to go to the CBI or FBI. I say go straight to the FBI. I would do it myself, honestly, but I don't know where this site is. I know approximately where it is, but I can't lead them to this site. The only one that can do that is the person who has been keeping an eye on this site. Okay? So when I replied to her today, I told her, please go above their head. Something's going on. Okay? When I seen this, my whole body, I got chills. My whole body. Okay? So now I can look at chat because I was trying to. Yeah, I think something needs to be done because this has been being sent to the police. I believe she has tried to reach out to CBI and FBI, and they've just dismissed her because it came from a psychic. The area came from a psychic, which is me. The only reason she went and searched this area was because of my read. Okay? Now, when we start looking at all the information that has come out, okay? All the information that has come out that he was in Bloomfield, he is not going to bury this body or dispose of her anywhere. No one needs to mess or tamper with this area. Exactly. Chain of command. Okay? No, it can't be. Just, she's doing the right thing by just keeping going back and taking photos. Yes, listen to what Melinda's saying. No, chain of command is, I think, no, because if somebody goes and digs this up, you're contaminating it and it can't be used. No. And that's why, even if I had the exact location, I'm not giving it. That is only going to be given to law enforcement. Okay, so, but we got to also think, yes, it could hurt the case and could also get buried off if somebody messes with that scene. And that's why the person that has been taking these pictures and watching the site has not done anything. Okay, but anyway, Barry is not going to dispose of that body near where his vehicle can be tracked to. So it's not going to be around the motel. It's not going to be directly around the house, although I believe at one time she was pretty close to the house, but I believe she was moved from there. Yes, Des, it should be. And she called the local police. Local police came out and said, nothing here. No, I won't go through profiling evil. It's just you're going through too many different chains. You go directly to the FBI, and that's what I've told her to do. Send this directly to the FBI line. Did I take down some videos, Patricia? No. Why do you ask? Yes, I told her to go straight to FBI. Okay, Patricia asked, did I take down some videos? No. Why do you say that, Patricia? Melinda, I sent you this. I just sent you this. I emailed you before I came on to send you those photos. And I spoke to the person. I'm going to see if she will speak. Well, we'll discuss it later. Linda, no. The local police, the lady that's been taking all these pictures, okay, and keeping an eye on this site because I believe there's something there, called the local police, and the local police looked around and said, nah, that's not even the right color blanket. No, the cooler didn't matter. No, that doesn't look like a burial site. And they left. So I told her today to go directly to the FBI with it. Yes, she sent it to them a while back, Maureen, but I'm saying send it again. Yeah, see, I don't know if she's got that kind of contact, Melinda. I've been live for almost an hour, Dee. No, I'm just finishing up with the chit chat, and then we're going to start with the mini reads. I'm going to do mini reads today, you guys. It's going to be with 3 decks. It's going to be, this deck is what you should be focusing on. This deck is going to be, you're going to get a card from each. This is going to be what you should be watching out for. And there's going to be a talking to heaven card. I'm going to get a pad of paper so I can take down names this time in order as they come in. Okay. I'll let you know when I'm going to start that, and it's going to be $10 for the mini reads. Okay, and you get a card from each with a mini read on it. Okay. Only when announced. As soon as we're done discussing this here. I believe it was just after I think within a week of Mother's Day is the first time these were noticed there. And this person has been going almost every day since. Okay. And just to see what's changed. And it's only a couple of weeks ago that now all of a sudden that cooler is gone. Okay. And then when she went over my read again yesterday regarding this bridge and stuff to look around there, that's when she found this site with all the sticks and stuff. Okay. I will, Melinda, there's more pictures that I have that I will send you. I'm not going to put them out here online because I don't want people going to that area. And that would definitely show exactly where this area is. So I don't want to put that up here. And it's nothing against you guys. It's just I don't want it out there for good reason. Like we all know, Barry watches a lot of stuff, right? So I don't want this area being compromised. Beverly, I don't know. No, I'm not going to go through. She has mentioned it at several places, you guys. But now that local police have, she at least got local police there. You've seen in the pictures that I showed you. So at least it's been documented. It's in the system now, okay? May not be where we need it to be yet. Oh, thanks, Dee. I appreciate that. Okay, just to let everybody know, the donations, until I announce that we're about to start the mini reads, donations before that do not count towards the mini reads, okay? Yes, I'm feeling a little bit better, Kathy. I'm still not 100%, but I am getting better. They finally found something pretty expensive, but at least they found something that is clearing this up. Mouth of the South says, what day did LE seize the house the first time? I believe it was within a couple days of Suzanne being reported missing. So a couple days of Mother's Day. No, now it has been sent to the FBI. Okay. Yeah, the 14th. I knew it wasn't that far past Mother's Day. And then they did do, and I'm going to tell you guys something. I believe I said this a couple months ago when they got that second warrant. There's something had to have been very big to get. It's hard enough to get the first warrant. So to get a second one, that is damn near impossible. Okay. And I have been told it's the same way in the States because I know how it is here in Canada. Okay. Oh, cool, Melinda. Oh, thank you, Dee. Thank you again for another $5 chat, super chat there. Thank you so much. Belinda says 3 keywords stood out yesterday: tree, listen, and caretaker. I got more out of that read yesterday than I have out of all the other reads. Linda, I did tell her to go straight to the FBI line for the tip line for the FBI. Yeah, exactly, Melinda. I was pretty upset when I read that email, and when she sent me those last pictures, I was pretty upset about it. I'm going to, now that my throat is feeling better, I'm slowly getting back into the private read, you guys. I'm doing because I'm so backed up, even in my private life with my reads. I'm so backed up, it's unreal. And I am getting backed up again online. So what I'm doing is I'm doing my reads that I can do because I'm off work right now. I've taken some time off, and owning your own business allows you to do that. I've got other people doing some serves and stuff for me, so it does give me a little bit more time, and I'm supposed to be staying home anyway until this is all cleared up. The last thing I want to do is go out and we're starting to get shut down again anyway. So, oh, thank you, Dee. Thank you. Yes, I got a lot of information. I have another deck coming that I had before, and it got ruined when I moved into this house. So I went ahead, and it's a pretty expensive deck, but it's very precise, and I love that deck. So I need some time to connect with this deck again, but it's a deck that I used a lot because it was dead smack on. So in a couple of days, I think I might do another read like I did yesterday with that deck. Okay. Because this deck was, other than my Ancestor cards, that is one of the decks that I connected to like it was my second hand. Okay. And like I said, things come out all the time. Okay. As things aren't being seen that Suzanne is only going to release what she thinks we need to know at the time, okay? Because Spirit is very protective too. And don't forget, she still has 2 daughters that are around him. So she's going to be protective of them. She's not going to release certain things that could put them in jeopardy. Okay. But I'm telling you, you guys seen, I've seen you. Oh, thank you. I have to have tissues close by. Tell you that. Actually, I've got a couple boxes around me here. There's a few other things that come out in that read that you guys haven't picked up on. Exactly, Mom Osser. Exactly. The FBI needs to get their butts out there and check. Like, to me, that looks like in the shape of a buried body. And that's not just tree limbs falling in there. That's all been placed there. Okay. So, yes, there are things that came out in that read yesterday that you guys have not caught onto, but I did because of what I know in the background that I can't share. And hopefully soon that can be shared. But until I'm given the okay, it's not going to be. Okay, you guys. So, are we done with the Suzanne thing? Anything, any other questions before we start? Oh, thank you, Melinda. Love you too, sister. Thank you so much for that donation. Yeah. And I know you guys are all concerned about this 5. There's 5, okay? 5 W's. And that's exactly what profiling evil is speaking about, okay? Dee, I really don't get a chance to watch others' reads. I hear about them, people send me stuff, but I just want to focus on mine because mine have stayed consistent, and I don't like bringing energy from other people's reads into mine because I don't, and I'm not discrediting them. I don't know how to say this. I don't mean to offend any other reader or psychic or nothing. That's not me. It's just I don't want to start involving myself in those reads and taint my own. You know what I mean? Morgan gave her phone up, Mama Oser. She gave her phone up willingly. So they've already gone through her phone. Yes, and I don't want to confuse everybody here with what other people are saying in their readings and what I'm saying. I know mine have stayed consistent, okay? And I get emails upon emails upon emails. Like, please don't email me with that stuff, you guys, because number one, I see a lot of reads where things and places, she's in water, now she's in a mountain, now she's in a tree, now she's like, the reads constantly change. To me and for me, and I'm only speaking about myself, if my reads are continuously changing with every read, I'm not connecting. Okay? When I connect to something and it's strong, it's going to remain that way until something changes. Okay? So, if you watch my beginning read, you guys, I didn't feel like she was far from the house. Okay? I don't think Barry intended or even thought that this would blow up and have so much interest the way it has. I think she was moved from there to where she is now. I believe it happened in the house. I believe she was choked in that house. I'm going to say it, choked. She wasn't shot. She wasn't stabbed. She wasn't, I think he could have punched her in the head and then choked her. Okay. I think a conversation happened. I think she confronted him on a bunch of stuff. There was arguments. I'm not going to get into detail because I've said it all before. There was an argument. I think she said enough of this crap and tried to walk away from the argument. I think she went and tried to isolate herself in the bedroom or in one of the rooms upstairs. I think she was dragged down from there. Okay. I believe she was choked. I believe he hit her in the head with his fist or something, and then she was choked. Okay. I believe that she was put somewhere near that house. And then when he seen that things were blowing up as bad as they were, I think she was moved to where she is now. And I think these places were there waiting. I think the first place he thought was going to be really good, that was near the house. But then when this blew up, it was like, oh my God, I got to do something. I think that's when he went further away out to Aurora, got that spot ready, pretended to go to Bloomfield to do whatever. I don't know. I don't know. But I see him moving her. He moved her. Okay, Chihuahua, we're not going to mention others' reads and that in here, please. It's just I don't want to confuse everybody with the different reads that are happening, okay? Yeah, and it's like, Mom, also, I've got, it's in plain sight, okay? I got in the read yesterday that it's kind of secluded, but it's not. It's very accessible, okay? It's very accessible, okay? So when people are saying she'd been taken up and buried in the side of a mountain, how the hell did he do that? How could he carry somebody? You've seen how bad that terrain was. She was not carried up the side of a mountain, believe me. Don't forget, Suzanne was what, 110 pounds, 120 pounds? And I think he'd be seen carrying her up the side of a mountain. And how could he do that in that kind of terrain? You got to think logically too, people. Okay. This area that has been found from my read, from my map read, is very accessible, easy to get to. It wouldn't have been far from off that area where he could have brought a vehicle. Very close, actually. Okay. There's an opening, an open space kind of thing, but there's bushes and trees there. So unless you go to look at that area, you won't see it from the path. Unless she was in a cooler or suitcase. But I believe she's buried. She's not up in a tree. She's buried. She's underground. Well, that's okay, Dee. I just don't want to confuse. I'm not upset at all, hon. I just don't want to confuse other reads with my read. You know what I mean? And the same as like other readers, they don't want to bring my read into it because it fogs you. You know what I mean? Then I start looking for things that I'm not seeing that I wouldn't see there. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to put it there because of what somebody else said. I don't like doing that because then you're not getting a clear, accurate read. So I try not to even the emails, as soon as I see it's about, well, so-and-so said this, and I just delete it right away because I don't want to be contaminated with anything else that other people are saying. I want to go by my intuitive, okay? Because it has stayed consistent. From the time of that map read, I have got nothing different as to the area where she is. It has stayed consistent, and that was a while ago. Summer says, Suzanne just don't seem like the type to have a bleached out blanket. It may not be bleached out. It may be that there are white markings of some kind, like a deer or little pictures on that blanket. It doesn't have to be bleach. All I did was show the comparison to the white stuff on that blanket and the white that was on the blanket taken in the house. And if he did use some kind of bleach, that could have given to other areas on that blanket that had lighter colors than the white that was there. You know what I mean? You got to put it all together. You got to look at the big picture. Okay? Cool. See, Melinda, you know how to do all that. I don't. But you know what? Mama says, Desiree said she weighs 110. The picture, she's small framed and toned. Yes. But you got to think 110 pounds of dead weight is heavier than 110. It's still 110 pounds, but it's heavier. Like you can't, like, you know, when you're fooling around with somebody and you pick them up and wing them over your shoulder, they're hanging on to you or they're grabbing the edge of your pants and whatever. They're kind of helping you hold them there. Somebody who is not alive is not going to be able to do that to help you carry them. You know what I mean, you guys? Yeah, and I just found it funny that he had to get that guardianship to sell that house in Indiana. That's, I believe she wanted to go back. I don't think she wanted to sell that house. I think she wanted to go back to that house. Most of the South says, how would he have moved her without anyone seeing him? Because the area is secluded. Like the paths there go in and out of bushy areas that is blocked from view. Oh, did you get your stuff, Melinda? Oh, great, great. I'm glad. I just got my shirt and I ordered mine on the 23rd of August. I just got mine on Friday. Because I'm in Canada, it took a lot more getting through customs and everything. And I just love my shirt. I love it. Thank you for getting some merch, Melinda, and for everybody else who's bought. I know Desiree's bought a shirt, some masks. Well, Des, you've caught up to me then, because I can't blame this chunky monkey stuff on the quarantine, because I was 100 pounds my whole life until I hit 50. And then it started going downhill, my girl, from there. I've tried everything. And they say it's about your metabolism, because I always had a fast metabolism. So I could eat anything, and I disgusted people because I could wolf down like the most junk food of anybody, and beers and whatnot. And I didn't gain an ounce. And now it's like, I'm scared to eat a piece of bread, for Christ's sake, because grandma's getting chunky monkey. I think I'm about 125, 126, and I'm 5'2". Yes, they did check his GPS on his vehicle, and that's why I say I think he used another vehicle. He either had somebody rent one from him, or he used some other vehicle. I don't think he used his vehicle to dispose of her body. Okay, so you guys talk for 2 seconds. I'm going to run to the bathroom very quickly because I've got to rinse my mouth with this stuff before I start. When I come back, we're going to start the mini reads. So give me 4 minutes. I just got to rinse my mouth out with this stuff. I got to do it 4 times a day, so please bear with me. Give me 3-4 minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys. Let me pull my chair up here. Okay, so now we're going to start the mini read, you guys. You're going to get a talking to heaven. So when you give your donation for your mini read, please put the name of the person from heaven you would like a message from. Okay, that's all I need is the name of the person you want the message from heaven from. Okay, and then you're going to have what you need to focus on and what you need to watch out for. Okay, so it's going to be like a little mini read, you guys, and it's going to be $10 per mini read. And like I said, the only thing I need is the name of the person you want to hear the message from, okay? Okay, so we're going to do first Daz, Uncle Gary. That's who you want to hear from. So for right now, we're going to go into what you need to focus on right now. What's in your immediate, so I would say for the next 7 days. I already know your life, Dee, so I'll be able to. Okay, and then we got Julie Bean, Tierney, and we got Heather D. Heather, who did you want a message from heaven from? Nick. Okay, Karen D. I'm just going to get these all written down so I don't miss anybody. And you want to hear from Betty, the mother-in-law? Okay. So, Des, what you need to focus on right now. Ooh. Okay. So, Des, what you got to focus on right now is new beginnings, okay? The fairy godmother heralds a joyous news of a new baby. Are you pregnant? Are you not telling me something? Or the birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby, okay? So, you know what I'm getting from this. Something new is happening in your life, and you got to cherish it and be thankful for it. I believe that that's the help that you are now getting, okay? So you got to show him some love and respect and thankfulness for what has transpired, and as you're going to know what that means, okay? And I think it's going to really have some changing effects, okay? So what you got to watch out for. Whoop! And the card flew. Oh my gosh. Way over here. We're at this again. Okay, so you got the orchid, okay? She who thrives. So what you got to watch out for. Talks about flourishing, prosper, and blossoming. Okay. So you got to watch out for something that's about to prosper and blossom for you to be able to flourish. I think you're going to know what that means, what you got to watch out for. Okay, and if you don't know what I'm getting at with that, Des, I will tell you later. Okay, and I believe this is somebody that has recently been in your life or was in your life that did some fandangling that tried to keep you from prospering, flourishing, and blossoming. And I think you know who I'm talking about. Okay. Do you know who I'm talking about, Dee, without me saying it? Somebody who's tried to keep you from blossoming and flourishing and prosperity and all that. I think you know. Oh, yeah. No, not the monster. Not the little monster, the big monster. Okay, and now Desiree would like to hear. Okay, I'm just writing this down. I'm at Linda. Okay, so yes, both. Okay, so Des wants to hear a message from her Uncle Gary. Uncle Gary, come on, Uncle Gary. Leave a message for Desiree. Oh, there you go. Okay, so here's your card. He's here helping you. Okay, so he's letting you know that he is around you, that he's going to give you subtle messages somehow, some way, that he's still around you and that he's helping you, okay? Okay, Debbie. Okay, Mama Shan, who do you want to hear from? You got to give me a name for your talking to heaven cards. Oh, Melinda, thank you, hon. You want every, I sent my message like 3, 4, and name is Lily. Mm-hmm. Okay, Melinda, I'm not sure I know what you're asking. You want a read? I send my message like 3, 4, and name is Lily Stanley, plus I want every read. What do you mean? I was 4th in line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, did I miss? Des, did I miss something up there? I've got Jilly Bean, Heather, Karen, Sandy, Linda. Hang on, I gotta write Maureen down here. Okay, Linda, Debbie, Mama Sean, Melinda, Heather, and Maureen. Have I missed anybody? After Heather, I asked. Okay, after Heather, so there's, okay, I will put you in there then, Melinda. Okay, so let's hold off on any more right this minute, please, you guys. Just so I can get caught up with these, okay? So Jilly Bean is next. Okay. So Jilly Bean, whoa. I had about 10 cards just go flying because I missed my shuffle. Okay, so Jilly Bean, what you need to focus on. And this is for, oh, there goes the card. It went flying out over here. Okay, so it's talking about a journey. Okay, it's time to prepare for a journey. Okay, it may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. So it's talking about something that you're going to go on some kind of journey. Okay, and I know with this COVID stuff and everything else, that's going on. It's probably not going to be out of the country, but it's talking about there's a journey that you've got to go on. Now, if this isn't like a traveling journey, like going to a different state or whatever, it's a journey in your life that's about to change. So something in your life is going to change. Okay, so it's like a different path almost that's going to be happening. And this is saying something's going to change along that path, the journey that your life has been taken so far. So that's going to be happening within the next 7 days. Okay, now what you got to watch out for. Okay, so what you got to watch out for is she who begins. Okay, I see somebody's not seeing your potential. Okay, whatever this is that's going to launch in the next 7 days for you. Okay, somebody's not seeing your potential in that and not actually see you doing it. So that's something that you got to watch out for. So because somebody might be trying to hinder you being able to do what is coming for you. Let's just watch out. Somebody's doesn't have the best intentions for you. Okay, and Julie Bean wants to hear from Tyranny. Oh, why are all the cards flying way over here? Okay, so this is for Julie Bear. You want to hear from Tyranny, okay? She says, I will always point you in the right direction. Okay? So this is telling me that there's some kind of sign that she is giving you when you think you need help in making some sort of decision. She's telling you that she's giving you signs to steer you in the right direction, okay? Okay, let's not take, I'm at drama right now. I just added yours drama. Until I get caught up, I'm not going to take any more right now, okay? I will be taking some later, but right now I'm not going to take any more just to let me get caught up. I don't want to be ahead and not be able to get to anybody, okay? So that was for you, Julie Bean. Okay, so now we're going to do Heather. Heather. Okay, so what's in store for you over the next, I'd say 7 days? Oh my gosh. I'm going to show you that was about 7 or 8 cards. That's too many. There was a pile of them. There's a pile of things coming your way. Okay, we need a card. This is for Heather. So I'm seeing you got a lot going for you, Heather. Still flipped around here. Just let me get them straightened out here. Okay. Yeah, they're flying-tastic, all right. Okay, so the next 7 days, what you got to focus on, okay, is protecting your dreams. Okay, so this is telling you that you're the guardian and the only protector of your dreams, okay? And they're safe in your care. So they're saying to protect your dreams for some reason. So I don't know if you're going to get some kind of message or something in your dreams, but they're saying to protect your dreams. Or it's something that you are planning on doing and people may be trying to discourage you. So they're saying, go ahead with your dreams anyway. The only life that you can live is your own. Nobody can live it for you, right? So keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them, okay? So don't worry about what anybody else is going to say. Protect your dreams. Do what you want to do, regardless of what others say, okay? And there's something that's going to be flourishing for you in the next 7 days. Something about something you've been dreaming about, okay? Okay, so what you got to watch out for, though, okay? Heather is coming next. Okay, what does Heather have to watch out for? Okay, so this is what you got to watch out for, okay? So in your persistence of your dreams, okay, there's going to be people that don't see your perspective and are defiant. Like, even though they see how much you want to do this, they're going to try and discourage you from doing it, okay? So that's what you got to watch out for, is these people that aren't there to help you make your dreams come true. They're trying to hinder your dreams from coming true, okay? And you want to hear from Nick. Okay, Nick, Heather would like to get a message from you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here it is. So Nick is telling you that you're never alone. Okay, so I don't know what the water, or I'm seeing a lighthouse, some kind of boating, maybe something along those lines that I'm not seeing in the photo itself, but he's saying that you're never alone. So I don't know if you go boating a lot, maybe go down by the water, maybe you have like a place that you go that's near water. He's telling you that while you're in them places, he's right there with you. Okay. Yes, does. I've seen that more than once. Okay, so Melinda, you're up, girl. Okay, so Melinda, you wanted to hear from Lily? I'm taking a sip as I'm asking that because I want to make sure that I'm getting the right name for you, Melinda. You wanted to hear from Lily. All right, and because of your large donations, whatever cards fly out, I don't care if it's 5 or 6, they're going to be read for you. Okay. Okay, so what you need to focus on, there we go. You get 3. Okay, so the first one is wish wisely. Okay, you know how they say that you don't get many, you can wish as much as you want in your lifetime. Okay, but not every one of those wishes are going to come true. So the fairies are telling you to wish wisely. Make sure that the things that you wish for are actually what you want. Okay, because very few actually do come true. You don't want the wrong ones coming true. So watch what you wish for is what it's telling you. Okay, the next one is music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. So I don't know that I see something about music, something about maybe someone from your past or someone that you have been thinking of a lot lately that is going to, they're going to remind you of them, and it's going to come through some kind of music. So some kind of song or something is going to come on and you're going to say, oh my God, like that reminds me of so-and-so from a certain place. You know what I mean? Okay, so, and the next one is embrace your powers, okay, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. And I think me and you know exactly what that is about. Like, you're seeing things that other people are, number one, privy to or aren't seeing because they're not looking at the big picture and the 5. Okay, that's what I think that card has to do with, and I think it's saying that you are on the right track. But now look at, and I'm kind of worried about what's going to come through here, because this is what you got to watch out for, Melinda. Yes, I know. So girl, this is what you got to watch out for. Okay, I know, I just got chills too, because I know a little bit about Melinda and some things. So it's like that just it's hit the head like big time. Okay, so there's 3 here too, Melinda. I'm just gonna rest of the deck here. This is what you got to watch out for. Here we go. She who battles. Now, why am I not surprised that this card came out? Okay, it talks about justice, fierceness, and commitment. Okay, so you got to watch out for that, because somebody is trying to hinder that for you. Okay, you're seeking the justice, you're fierce about it, and you're committed to it, but there's somebody that's trying to hinder that. Okay, also the nemesis. Okay, revenge, outcomes, and justice. I had a funny feeling. Yes, exactly. Oh my gosh. Okay, somebody is trying to keep you from getting justice. Okay, and here's the next one. Patience, waiting, and determination. I think we just spoke about this, right? So contrary to what they are trying to do here to hinder what you're doing, Monera is coming to say the patience, the waiting, and the determination, they're trying to break that down, but it's not going to happen, and I know it ain't. Okay? I can, yeah. Yeah. Without saying anything, Melinda, I'm just going to say, yep, chills. Okay, so Melinda wants to hear from Lily. Okay, Lily. Melinda would like to hear from you, Lily. Do you have any messages for Melinda, Lily? There's one. Let's get a couple more. Melinda needs some messages from you, Lily. Do you have any messages for her? Oh, and a bunch just flipped. Okay, I'm gonna take them all, Melinda. There's 4. And there's 1 on the floor. Okay, you see this? The earth is our school, so she's talking about things that you're learning here in the physical world that you are going to be able to bring to the afterlife with you. Okay, but she's also talking about you teaching and other people on how the world is working. And I think you know what that means too. She's also telling you that she is with the rest of the family. My tongue is starting to get tied again, guys, because I just used that mouthwash, sorry. And it kind of numbs my tongue. So please forgive me. But she's saying that she's with the rest of the family. She also says that she's standing right next to you. Okay? So I don't know if that you feel sometimes like a cold draft or something around you at some points in times, or you feel like something's brushed up against you, but you turn and nothing's there. That's her. She's telling you that she's next to you. Okay? And she's also saying that she wishes she had told you more often how much she loves you. Okay? So she wants you to know that she loves you very, very much, and she just wishes she would have had more time to tell you that. Aww. So there you go, Melinda. That's like, I've still got chills from that, from these two. And now I'm going to ask Melinda with that, okay, before I go on to the next person in line, who's going to be Karen D. You're next, okay? How close were these, Melinda? And this is what I mean about this deck. This deck is very, very close to the other deck that just came in today that I used before. This is another deck that I connected very, very good with, okay? Other than my Ancestor cards. My Ancestor cards are #1. But this deck and the deck that I had to reorder because my original one was ruined in the move are the 2 other decks that I really connected to, okay? Yes, my hair is standing, like I got full body chills, Melinda. Okay, so Karen D, you're next. So what's in store for you the next couple days, up to 7 days? What's going on? Yes, seriously on point. Not close, but right on point. Yep. Like I said, this deck here is, oh my God, I just got chills again, is scary, scary, scary for me because it has been so on point. Okay, so Karen D, let's see what's in store for you over the next week, what you should be concentrating on, what you should be. Oh, okay, that one flipped over. Okay, so you got 2 that popped out at the same time, Karen, so I'm just going to go ahead and read them both, okay? So it's talking about protection. Okay, so they're saying that they're shielding you with a magical fairy ring and light. Okay, so I don't know if you do any kind of spiritual work or something like that, but it's saying that you need to start protecting your spiritual energy and protecting yourself from the spiritual world for some reason. Okay, and the other one is look in a book. Okay, so whatever you're questioning right now, you'll find the answers in a book. Okay, the words you find will bring the insight you seek. Okay, and it's showing me like almost like the size of a paperback, but hardcover. Okay, so I think there's questions that you have right now that regarding something, and it's saying the answers are in that book, whatever that. And it's not like a full-size hardcover book. It's a smaller hardcovered book. Okay. So Karen, here's what you got to watch out for. Okay. Oh, Melinda, I'm sorry, hon. So Karen D, this is what you have to watch out for. Okay. Oh, thank you. It didn't go all the way down on the floor. Thank you. Okay. So she who becomes, metamorphosis, transcending, and the journey. Okay, so somebody is trying to interfere with your journey. Okay, this is similar to another card that came out. So I don't know, like what came out in these cards. I don't know what it is that you are thinking of doing or thinking of going in a certain way. Somebody is trying to hinder that journey. Not so much harm you, but they're trying to change how things go, so they don't go the way that you're trying to get them to go. Somebody's trying to interfere with your journey. That's not cool. Okay, and Karen, you want to hear from your mother-in-law, Betty. Betty, do you have any messages for your daughter-in-law, Karen? And there it is. She's saying her mind is free. Okay, so I feel that before her passing that there was some maybe issues that were happening with her, something that was affecting her mind or something that was playing on her mind. But she's saying that she's free of all that now. So I don't know. You're going to know what this means. I don't know your mother-in-law, but she's saying that her mind is free. So whatever this was that was on her mind or that affected her mind, she's saying that she's free of all that now, that she's now fine. Okay. And that her mind's free. Okay. So I don't know. You're going to know what that means. Okay. Okay. Okay, so next is Sandy White. You want to hear from your mom. Okay, so we're going to see what you should be concentrating on right now. What's in store for you for the next few days, up to 7 days, up to the next week. What's in store, what you should be concentrating on. Okay, so I got flourish. Okay, so the lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life. Okay, or those of others. So this is telling me that there's something going on that it's telling you you need to learn. Don't I feel like you're almost about to make the same mistakes that you've made in the past. Okay, and it's saying that you need to look back on how those situations turned out. Like, I'm kind of getting the saying, like, you can't keep doing the same things expecting different results. So I don't know what that means. You're going to know what that means. I don't. Okay, Sandy. But it says it's telling you to learn from experience, okay? And change this while you can, because it's going to end up with the same results that you got the last time you tried to do this exact same thing. Okay? Okay, and then we're going to go in for what you have to watch out for. Okay, so first Sandy White, what does she need to watch out for? Whoops, there we go. Okay, she who knows, okay? So wisdom, clarity, and resolution. Okay, so I think that there's something that's either in the past or something that is surrounding you that you need to resolve. Something needs to be resolved, or somebody is looking for some kind of resolution with you, okay? And you need to deal with that with clarity and wisdom is what it's telling me. Like, don't make a snap decision. And I think this person is trying to say, okay, let's just settle this now like this. That's it. Let's forget about it. No, you need to think more about it before you do it, because there may be other things that are being hidden from you, okay? So, Sandy, you want to hear from your mom. Okay, does Sandy's mom have anything that she would like to say to Sandy? Anything from Sandy's mom? That's, oh my gosh, there's about 10. Okay, you're going to get the 2 that flew out, Sandy. Okay, so she's saying that you have nothing to feel guilty about. So I don't know if that you were taking on guilt for her passing about something maybe you should have done but didn't, or something along them lines. But she's saying that she doesn't want you to feel guilty. Okay? And she's saying, I'm not dead. When I get this card, it's not that she's not dead. It's that she's trying to tell you that she's still very much around you. Okay? Even though she's not here in the physical world, her soul is very much still alive, and her presence is still very much alive around you. Okay? And you will feel that. You will see it. I always say feathers, white butterflies, or you will feel like a coldness up against your arm or a touch on your face that, you know, wouldn't have come from anywhere else. Okay? That's her. And she's not saying she's not physically dead. She's saying that she's still with you in spirit. She's still around you. Okay? And she wants you to know that you have nothing to feel guilty about. So you're going to know what that means. Okay, so, oh, my leg is going to sleep, guys. I think I got to push my chair back a little bit and give my legs some, okay. So Linda Flannery is next. Oh. Sandy says, thank you. I find feathers all the time. Oh, see these, Sandy? These are the feathers that I find. This is my husband who's passed. And these are the feathers that I have found in places that normally would not be found. I keep them all. I have them here, I have it here, and I have the ones on his bigger picture on my wall. There's the feathers. Every feather I find, I keep with his picture. Even the leaf, I'll show you. Even the leaf. See how the feather was stuck to the leaf? So even that I have kept. I believe in that wholeheartedly, okay? So Linda, this is what you need to concentrate on. This is within the next couple of days, up to 7 days, okay? Signs in nature, okay? Nature signs. And it's telling you to be perceptive of the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continuously, okay? You need to open your heart and your mind. So I don't know if there's something that you are thinking about doing or changing, okay? But you got to open your heart and mind to all things that are going to matter with that choice, okay? Like the pros and the cons type thing. But go into nature, get that solitude, you know what I mean? Where you can just sit and think on your own. The calmness, like I love sitting beside a fire. That's when I get all of my answers that come to me. This is telling you need to spend some time in nature, okay? And nature, just the calmness and everything that's in nature is gonna lead you in the right directions. It's gonna come to you, but you need that quietness. And okay, so things that you got to watch out for, Linda. Okay. Desiree, she who yearns, okay? The yearning and longing and pining for, okay? So I don't know why this is in the position that it's telling you to watch out for. I don't know. It almost seems like the things that you want, you're having to fight for, and you shouldn't have to fight for it. That these are things that should come naturally for you or be given to you easily, and they're not. And I feel like it's stuff that it's something that you're longing for, but it's almost making you fight for it. And I'm not saying like a fist fight, but you got to watch out for that, because that person might not have as good intentions as you think. Because you shouldn't have to fight for stuff like that, okay? You'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, so you want to hear from your son, Daniel. So, Daniel, do you have a message for your mom, Linda? Do you have a message? Oh, my gosh. Linda, if it would have been 3 or 4, I would have just read them all, but there's about 7 that flew out. Daniel, if you can just give a couple maybe for your mom. Your mom, Linda. A couple messages for your mother, Linda, please, Daniel. Okay. I'm just going to take them. There's 2. Okay, so he's saying that it was his time to go. So I don't know if you were questioning the time of his death or what happened to him, but he's letting you know that it was his time to go. Like it was his time. Nothing could have changed how he went because God just chose. It was his time to go. Okay, and he's, again, this is the second time this come out. He's saying that his mind is free. So I don't know if there was something to do with the head, something that affected his mind, but he's saying that he's free of all that now, that it's none of that stuff is affecting him anymore. Okay, and he's saying that it was his time to go. So I don't know if you were questioning that, but he's letting you know that he's okay with going to the other side. Okay, let me just go into, I can't see much of what's on the screen, you guys. I don't want to touch my chat because it will take off on me. Drama, you are, I've got, okay, I'm going to take just a little couple minutes just to get some of my saliva going properly in my mouth and let some of this stuff wear off my tongue because it's making it hard to talk. I'm trying my best, you guys. I've got, up next is Debbie Johnson, then Mama, then Heather, then Maureen, then Drama. Yeah, I just need a minute. Take a sip of my coffee. I've got my Tim Hortons coffee here. Hi, Missy. Take a little break. We'll chat. Aw, thank you, Melinda. Oh, I'm not done yet, Karen D. You are very welcome for your read. Okay. Like I said, my tongue is kind of numbed a bit. It's almost like, you know, when you get a shot in your gum to have a tooth worked on, you get that freezing. That's what my tongue is feeling like right now. So if I have to stop and check my words and how I'm saying them, that's why, you guys. It's funny, actually. My tongue feels 10 times bigger than what it is. But anyway, okay, so Debbie Johnson, you're next. So let's see what's in store for you right now. I'm going to give these a little bit of a good shuffle here. Okay, so, oh, jeez. Okay, so Debbie Johnson, this is for you. What should you be concentrating? What's in store for you for the next 7 days? And there it goes. And why are they all deciding to go flying way over here? Okay, so nature signs. Here we go with the nature signs again. Okay, I just got this in the previous read. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. So there's something that's going on that I think your mind is you're really thinking about something I'm getting, like there's a bunch of things that are just constantly going on your mind that it's like you got too many things on the go at once. Okay. And nature talks to us continuously. We need only open our hearts and our minds. Okay. So it's like with this, with you, it's totally different from what I just got from the previous read. I'm getting that it seems to me like you've got so many things going on in your mind, you can't figure one thing out because the next thing is coming in on your mind that you've got to try and figure out. And it's saying to step back, spend some time with yourself, and one thing at a time. It's almost like you're trying to do too much at once, and nothing's going to come out the way you want it to, because you got to focus on one thing at a time. And I think you're trying to do too many things at once. Okay, Debbie? This is Debbie Johnson. Okay, and things that you're going to have to watch out for. And there it is. She who remains. Powerful devotion and true worth. So there you go. So that's what I'm saying. When you got all these things on your mind, you can't perfect one thing because you're constantly thinking of the next thing that you need to do. You need to stay focused. Focus on the most important thing in your life, okay? Put all your devotion towards that, and you're going to see that there's better ideas and better solutions that are going to come to you, okay, that are going to bring out the true worth of that situation. Okay, so it's going to be so much more meaningful. Okay, but you got to devote yourself to one thing at a time, because if you don't, it's going to be all messed up. Everything, nothing's going to be near what you want it to be. Focus, one thing at a time. Okay, so Debbie Johnson, you want a message from Joseph. Joseph, can you bring a message for Debbie, please? She wants a message from you. Do you have a message for Debbie? Whoa! Okay, well, I'm not going to separate them because they came out together and you've got 3 cards. I guess he has a lot to say to you, Debbie. So he's saying, I feel healthy and happy. So it's almost like, I don't think before he passed that I think he had maybe had some health issues, but he's telling you now that he feels healthy and he's happy. He's happy. Okay, so he's accepting of what's happened. Okay, and he's also saying that he sees all your thoughts. Okay, see, this always scares me in a good way. It's like, I look at my hubby here and it's like, do you know what I'm thinking? And yeah, they do, especially the ones that you have bonded with and are very close to and have had a deep connection with in the physical world. They know what you're thinking. Okay. And see, he's saying that you guys are going to be together again. So that's telling me that he's going to be, when it's your time to go and leave this physical world, he's going to be there waiting for you and welcoming you onto the other side with open arms. He's going to be there waiting for you, and you're going to be together again. Okay? Aww, I got goosebumps. Aww. So there you go, Debbie. You got Joseph's going to be there waiting for you on the other side. Aww. Okay, so Mama Shan Shan, are you here still in the room? If you are, please tell me who you want to hear from. Debbie. Okay, thank you. I must have missed that somewhere in the chat. Okay, so what you got to focus on now? What's going to be going on? What's going on, Debbie? Mama Shan Shan. Oh, maybe Debbie's going to bring it out for us, Mama, whether you want it to or not. Okay, so your name is Debbie, Mama Shan Shan? Is that what you're telling me? You want to hear from your mom, Cheryl? Okay, is Mama Shan Shan, is your name Debbie? Your mom is Cheryl. Okay, so your name is Shannon and your mom's name is Cheryl. Where did I get Debbie? How come Debbie's up there? You're trying to confuse me, girl. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not paying attention to the chat, you guys. I'm just trying to concentrate on the read, so I'm sorry. Yes, thank you, Melinda. Yes, I got that. I just, when I'd asked her and then Debbie popped up, it's like, oh, okay. Okay, I've got her. Her name is Shannon and her mother's name is Cheryl. Okay, so what's going on? Shannon. You need to focus on, here we go. Lost and found. Okay, so what was once lost is about to be found thanks to the lost and found fairies. Sometimes she can help us find things that we never realized were even lost. So this is telling me that there is something that you have been looking for, that you thought that you had lost. Okay, or something that you lost that's going to be found again, as in maybe a relationship type thing. But I'm feeling more like you think something that you've lost something forever, but that's going to be brought back to you. Okay, or something you go looking for. Could be both. Something that you've been looking for, or have gone looking for, or have wanted that you thought was lost is, it's going to be found again. Whatever it is, I'm yep. There's something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. You're going to know, my dear, what that is, but it's saying that you thought something was lost or that you'd never see again, that it's going to be brought back to you. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I think you're going to know what that means. Okay, so now we're going to go into what you need to watch out for. Oh, I'm getting shivers like you wouldn't believe. Oh, okay. This is why. She who instigates, Regina. Okay, this talks about power and being provoked. Ooh. So I don't know. I'm going to tell you what I'm getting from this, Shannon. I'm getting that there's somebody that is provoking something. And they're doing this out of wanting power over you or over the situation. And I think this has to do with this lost and found thing. Okay? When I get this face looking at me, it's like, no, not going to happen. So I feel like somebody is doing something behind the scenes that is keeping you from finding this. And it's all about having power over your emotions almost. I don't know, girl. I don't know. You're going to have to figure that out. But that's what I'm seeing. Like when I get that look at that look. It's somebody that's deliberately doing something and has to do with this lost and found. They have something to do with that. And they're doing shady shit, if you want my honest opinion. Okay, so I'm going to ask Cheryl, your daughter Shannon would like a message from you. I'm going to take a little, I want to look at the chat after this because I want to see what Mama has to say, Shannon has to say about that. So I'm going to, Cheryl, do you have a message for your daughter Shannon? There it is. See this? Life is a series of choices. Choose love. Okay, and I'm getting, oh my God, the goosebumps that I'm getting, I'm having a feeling it has to do with this lost and found thing. This whole read, including the message from your mother, is about this lost and found thing. Okay, I'm going to chat because that, I just like full body shivers. Okay, Shannon. This needs more answers. This, Shannon, is saying something that you thought was lost, that you were never going to have again. It could be an object, it could be a person, it could be anything. But I'm seeing this almost connected to a person. Okay? That you feel has been lost, that is going to be refound. And I feel that there's somebody that's trying to provoke different things and trying to have some kind of power over this not being found. Okay? I don't know what that means. You're going to know. I don't know your life history. I don't even know what this is about. I mean, that would be a full-blown on read to figure that one out. But I don't know. You're going to know. Okay, so the next one is Heather Thompson. Heather, what is going on with you? What's going to be happening? What's going on? If you want to know. Okay. Heather Thompson, it's talking about protecting your dreams. Okay, so this is also telling me too that there's something that you want to either do or you have your sights set on. Okay, but you think that it can only happen or you only see it in your dreams. There's something, maybe some decisions that need to be made, thinking of something better to come. Maybe it's a decision, do you stay where you are or do you move forward in something? It's saying listen to your dreams because your dreams are going to give you hints as to what you should be doing, okay? And protect those dreams with your life. So that's telling me that it's directly related to your life decisions, okay? So your answers are within your dreams, okay? You know how they say that I had such a vivid memory, that dream, like it was almost like it was real? That's what they're telling you to pay attention to because that's what the way you should be leaning towards, okay? With what, and this is what you got to watch out for. Okay, before I read this, you can sure. Okay, as long as you can understand that, Mama, that's great. Okay, so Heather, what you got to watch out for. See this? She who rises up. This is Pearl. Okay, talks about uplifting, elevating, and empowering. Okay, so you got to watch for the people that are around you that can help you do this. Okay. It also talks about the one who calms, stillness, purity, and quiet. Okay? See this with the listening to your dreams? The most purest answers that you can get are going to be in your dreams. Your dreams are never going to steer you wrong. So when you have that dream that it's like, oh my God, it's like it's so vivid, like it's like it happened, it's right in front of me. Pay attention to those. Okay? Because that's going to give you the answer in which direction you should be going. Okay, and you want to hear from Kathleen. So Kathleen, do you have a message for Heather? Kathleen, do you have a message for Heather? Oh, there it is. Okay. So Kathleen's telling you that her death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. So I don't know if you're feeling guilty about things that you might have, should have done, could have done, would have done. She's saying don't feel guilty. Her death was painless. Okay? So she wants you to let go of any guilt that you have, and she doesn't want you to worry. Okay? She's in a better place now, okay? Stop worrying and stop feeling guilty because she's saying there's nothing you could have done. Okay? Oh. See what happens, guys, when I move? Okay, sorry. You're back. I got you. I got you. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so we got Maureen Hannon. me just read some of this. Oh my gosh, Melinda, yes, it's been unreal. So much to absorb, these chills and feelings. Yeah. This deck, like I said, wait till you see. It took me a long time. It wasn't, you couldn't order it. It was out of stock, out of stock, out of stock, I'd say for the last 6 months. And I finally was able to get it. Wait till you see that deck. I connect very well with this deck and the other deck. But like I said, the one I connect to the most is still going to be my Ancestor cards. But this deck and the other deck are right up there with it, okay? Karen Sage, safe in your hands, about the ancestors. Oh, thank you. Shannon, like an old love that's meant to be. Come together. Okay. Yeah, I was just taking a minute there, Maureen, because my camera went flying and I went to reach for a drink of my coffee. So my coffee, merci, my coffee, and it sent my camera flying. Okay. So Maureen Hammond, what's going on with you? What's up for you this week to come, this next few days, 7 days? What should you be focusing on? Okay, you got the wisdom. Okay. Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Okay. So now it's time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with the challenge. So there's some kind of challenge that you're facing. Okay. That's what it's telling me. There's a challenge. There's either a challenge that you're facing right now or there's a challenge coming. And it's telling you to use the wisdom that you've learned. Okay. And if you don't have that, go to like an elder, like your mom or something like that, that has gone through a similar situation. And you can't learn from somebody else's doings, but you can take how they've learned from things and incorporate that into what you need to do for this situation, because nobody can choose for you except yourself. Okay. So saying use the wisdom, like similar situations in your past, how those turned out doing things a certain way. Okay. Use your wisdom, girl. Don't leave it to chance. That's what it's telling me. Make sure it's well thought through. Make sure it's the right thing to do. Okay. Okay, so things you got to watch out for. Okay. Estefania. Okay. So what she stands for is bondage, chains. Okay. So this tells me that somebody's trying to hold you back from what you really wish to do. This is telling me that you need to break those chains. Chains, like chains, like you chain up a bike. You got to break those chains. Okay. Stop letting this person or persons hold you back or try and change your mind. Okay. You got to release them from having any say in what you are going to choose to do. Okay. And I see that there's people trying to hold you back and restrict you almost from, I don't know. It's just, I get it, like an odd. It's like they're almost trying to make you think you're not going to succeed if you try that. And it's like, it's nasty, kind of. I mean, I don't think they're trying to do it in a nasty way, but it just comes across as, have some faith in her, and it seems like they're just trying to hold you back from it. So it's saying to release yourself from that and go ahead and do what you want to do, girl. Okay, so and you want to hear from Marilyn. Marilyn, do you have any messages for Maureen? What messages do you have for her? She would like to hear a message from you. Whoa, okay, you got two come out, so I'm going to take them. As a soul, I can be in several places at once. Okay, so this is telling me that no matter where you go, like I don't know if maybe you've been on a phone call or talking to somebody saying, you know what, I felt Marilyn around me. I thought I heard her voice. And the other one says, you know, whoever you talk to, oh my God, I felt the same thing. Okay, so she's telling you that she's at more than just one place. And she could be at the same time. So if you're feeling her around you, and then, you know, say the next day you talk to, say, like another family member, and they say, yeah, I felt her too. Well, she's telling you that's her. That's validating that that was her that was around you, okay? See this? This goes with this, my dear, okay? She's telling you from the other side to believe in yourself. You can do it. Never mind what they're trying to do to hold you back and discourage you. She's saying she sees that you can do it, okay? So she's, I don't know how much clearer that could get for you, Maureen. Oh, Maureen, I just seen that. It's like, that's awful. Like, believe in yourself. And she just said that. Look at from the other side, believe in yourself. You can do it. Okay. Remember what I said about this? What's you got to watch out for these people discouraging you and holding you back? No, to hell with what they say. Okay. Break free, release from that. And she just confirmed it right here. Believe in yourself. You can do it. You can't get more clearer than that for you, Maureen. Okay, drama must remain. It's you. It's your turn. Okay, so what's in store for you? What's going on with you? Oh, my phone's buzzing off. I'll check that in a minute. Okay, here we go. Okay, so drama, I get pure intention. Okay. The fairy of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Remember what I brought out earlier about the using your wishes wisely? Because only a certain amount of wishes are going to be fulfilled in your lifetime. This is telling you, I don't know what's been going on lately, but I think you've been wishing for a whole bunch of different things. And this is telling me that you need to focus on the purest one, the one that you can't live without, okay? Because you'd hate to say, oh, I wish my shoes were dry. And that wish come through and happened for you when another wish was so much more important. It's another sign of saying, be careful what you wish for, okay? And it manifests what your heart desires, okay? With pure intention, okay? So it gets, don't waste your wishes. So I think there's a lot of things that are going on that you wish could be different and whatnot. I think there's several things that are going on with you right now. Take the thing that's the most important, okay, and concentrate all your energy on that and wish for that, because you'd hate for a wish to be wasted on something that really isn't of value, okay? Okay, so what you got to watch out for, drama? Whoa. Okay, you got two. Okay, so you got Valencia, okay? Talks about being determined, okay? So don't be so determined to get so much done at once. Like, this goes hand in hand with this wish thing. I see that there's so much that you want done, and you want it all done now. You got to have patience. This is telling me, don't be over determined, okay? Sit back, take a break, and look at what the most important thing is right now that you want to accomplish. And be determined, set, and manifest on that. Don't waste a wish, okay? A do as, okay? She who resists. Talks about fearless, justified, and resistant, okay? So I don't know if there's something that's going on that somebody that you want to become a reality and somebody is resisting that, okay? Just saying keep your determination up and settle for one thing changing for the good right now instead of a bunch of things. Because when you concentrate and try to focus on a bunch of different things are going to be half done. If you can follow what I'm meaning, I'm trying to explain it. But if you focus on one main thing, take those few things that you want changed or you want done or you want, take one of them, the most important, and put all your energy and wish into that, okay? Because there's things that's sitting there, okay? If you don't put the amount of effort that's required, there's things that are sitting there waiting to destroy it all, okay? If you got the strength behind one thing, you know, strength in numbers, put all that strength behind the one thing that means the most. Okay? Because I see things that are sitting there waiting to just, if you try and do too many things or wish for too much at once, you're not going to get any of it. Okay? So drama, you want to hear from Diana. So Diana, do you have a message that you would like to share with drama? Is there any messages, Diana, that you need to send to yesterday? This message for drama. Whoa, and there's two more. And they are, wait, there's one. Oh, there's one. I thought two flew out. Sorry. Okay, here it is again. She's letting you know that her death was painless. She doesn't want you to worry, and she doesn't want you to hang on to any guilt. So I don't know if you felt guilty about how she passed or why she passed, but she's telling you that her death was painless, okay? She doesn't want you to worry, and she doesn't want you to hold on to any guilt. Okay, so that's my list. So there we go, guys. I've been going for 2.5 hours. Okay, so there, now I can look at some of your guys' chat. Yes, the one step at a time. I say that often. Just let me check my messages here, guys. Yes, it's go forward, guys. Push your way forward, but just be careful. And I've always said this throughout even my reads with people here, okay? I have said, be careful what you wish for, okay? You're only granted so many wishes. You may wish for things and may get some half-ass results, but for actual wishes that are meant for you, do not come more than a few times in life. Be careful what you wish for. You may say, I would like that. Be careful what you wish for. And some things that you wish for, you may get that aren't in your best interest either. And you know what keeps coming to my mind? You ever hear that song? Sometimes I thank God for unanswered prayers. I forget who sings that song. Listen to that song. It's like, oh my God. It's like that's what hits me when I get those cards. Okay, so let's see. Drama Marine, not surprised, still 1987 vehicular homicide by husband. He got out before car went over a cliff. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. I am so sorry about that, drama. I just caught the ending of that, and now my chat has froze up. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Oh my gosh. Yes, beware of words too that you speak, because harsh words spoken in haste, when they do come true, it's like you can't take it back. Garth Brooks, that's it. Thank you, Diane. Unanswered prayer, that's what it's called. Yes, thank you. It's an older song from like probably 20 years ago, I'd say. But if you haven't listened to that song, guys, go to that song, Unanswered Prayers by Garth Brooks. It's like you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when I talk about be careful what you wish for. Oh, drama, I'm so sorry. Well, she just gave you the best message ever, okay? She doesn't want you to feel guilty. Yeah. Yes. Big hugs to you. And I'm sorry if I missed anybody after I've done your read, if I've missed anything that you've said. It's just I focus on my cards because I don't want to lose that connection to the cards. So I don't really pay attention. Like when I have to take a break to take a sip, I'll kind of look at the chat. Maureen, I stopped wanting to date after my ex-husband. Melinda, I'm right there with you. Like, even at my age right now, it's like, there's been guys that, and it's like, no, I'm not doing that again. And then I lost my dog, and it's like, I'm not good with loss, guys. I'm not. Well, I'm glad that you got what you needed to hear, drama. I'm very happy for that. Katrin, you're very welcome. It's not, Sunny, it's not so much that I've given up on love. I've just given up on, how can I say it? I've given up with being able to trust again, put it that way. It would not be fair to anybody I got with. Okay, I have a big issue with trust for good reason. There's, I think, 2 people that know how my husband passed. So yes, I have a very hard time with trust. And it's not fair to bring that into, Desiree knows how he passed. And it's not fair for me to bring that into, because I think that I would sabotage any relationship. Okay. I had one relationship after my husband died, and it was not good. And from then on, it's just like, nope, forget it. I've got him. I look at his face every day, and my only wish would be that he could come back to life. Because the relationship I got into after he passed was horrifying. Yep, I've learned to love myself, Diane, because the relationship I got into after my husband's passing really took a toll on me. And I'm not a stupid woman, but I turned my head to so much in the hopes that with my help and my encouragement, he would get better. And there's no changing a narcissist, believe me. I could go on for hours. Okay, you guys, it's not good, and it never ends well. Well, I'm glad, drama, that you got to let that go, because she just told you there too. Okay, please don't worry or hold on to guilt. Okay, she's in a much better place. As much as we miss our past loved ones, nothing can hurt them anymore. You know what I mean? Especially in a situation that she was in. If he was that evil with her, and he did what he did, he can't hurt her anymore. Yes. And that's what you got to hold on to, my dear. Yep, retired Sergeant Melinda says, and I decided just put all my energy and time into my children. Yep, and I'm doing that now too, between my kids and my grandkids, and helping others. Yep, helping others because I know what it's like to be in certain situations. I've got like an inside perspective, not only with my intuitive and with my cards and everything that my ancestors have taught me. I have a lot of support when it comes that way. And that's my way of giving back now. Chills again, wow, the angels are with us. Yes, they are. Like when I get full body chills, it's like, woo. Yep. And I just don't think it would be fair for me to get into another relationship, because I don't think that I could ever devote my 100% ever again to anybody. And it's sad that a really bad relationship can change that. But I had two things happen in a row. One that was not his fault at all, something that was horrible that happened that took him, and then it took me a long time to be able to trust again and let somebody in the way I had let him in. And when I did, oh my gosh, it was like it blew up in my face. And it's like, no, I'm not willing to ever do that or go through that again. My soulmate, my one true, true, true love, was taken many years ago from me. And no, I'll be happy holding on to the memories of that and using my energies now to help others. Oh, thank you, Mama. Yes, Lisa, the read yesterday, wait until I do a read with my other cards. I have to, like I said, I had the deck before, but it got ruined in a move. So I was finally able, after like a year, almost a year, I'd say six to 8 months. No, more than that. It's a little bit longer than that, that they got ruined. And I was finally able to finally get them again. So I have to reconnect with the cards. I have to go through my prayers with them. I have to meditate with them. I want to spend time with each card again and really connect with them again, because the connection, you think I have a good connection with these cards? Wait till you see the connection with the other deck. I would say it's my ancestor deck, my deck that I got to reconnect with, and then this one are the ones, and the talking to heaven, in that order, are the ones that I connect with the most. The other ones give a lot of insight with intuitive, but a full total mind, body, soul connection are the main three decks. My ancestor deck, this deck, and the other deck that I will be showing to you guys once I've reconnected with them. Yep, you can't live somebody else's journey, Sonny. You can try and guide them and help them, but in the end, it's up to them. It's their journey. You know what I mean? Chihuahua, is that towards me that you sent a message out for our Lord for you to find true love? Is that meant for me, or is that was that meant for someone else? Because I already have my one true love, and everybody knows who he is. He's sitting right over there, and I'm just like I said, it took me a long time to get into another relationship after he passed. And I spent 12 years of my life wasted in that relationship. So it's like, no, I'm done. And especially at my age now, I'm getting pretty near close to 60. I've got so much that I think a relationship right now, I wouldn't be able to give my 100%, and that's not fair to the other person. And I think it would take away from what I feel my life journey is supposed to be at this time in my life. And that's nurturing and helping my children with their children, and doing my reads to help others. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Chihuahua. Yeah, send me an email, Melinda. I like to have it in print form, just so in my memory. So before I do the read, I just read over it quickly. Just don't include too much information, please, because I don't want nothing to interfere with my read. Just some basics, like a name, I wish I was still a pup. Oh, thank you, Daz. Like you guys don't even realize, like I was going nuts, not being able to use my voice and do some reads, and the cards were just calling me. No, I'm not, and I'm not quite 60 yet. But I'm getting there. I'll be 58 this year. Oh, well, happy 60th, Maureen. I'll post links on now. Gotta use new phone to do it. Okay. Hi, Kat. Yes, I'm feeling a lot better. I've got this spray stuff and this mouthwash stuff for my tongue. But I do apparently I've got to go and see an ear doctor because they're saying that the reason this isn't going away in my ears is because I need tubes. And the sinus thing that's going on is all in relation to that there's infection or virus or something that builds up there that ends up messing with everything. So I got this nasal spray stuff that has worked amazing on the throat and the nasal stuff. Amazing. Really expensive, but amazing. It's working. And then I've got this wash stuff, but it almost like it freezes, numbs my tongue. So if I'm speaking a little weird, that's why. It's almost like when you get that shot for the dentist to have a tooth drilled or whatever, when they freeze your tooth and it freezes part of your tongue. That's what my tongue feels like. Yeah, I did the honey thing, Katrin, but it just covered it up. It wasn't helping the situation, like it wasn't helping to get rid of it. Yeah, it's like a magic mouthwash. It freezes my tongue, but it's all helping. Like everything is going back to normal. And it's only been a couple days that I got this new stuff, and it's amazing. Hottie toddies. I don't drink though, Melinda. Like I have a glass of a small glass of baby duck now, which I used to be able to drink a magnum of that and still say, okay, where's more? I need more. And now it's like it seems since I hit 50, it's like I'm like a 14-year-old drinking liquor for the first time again. It's like one little drink, I'm all giddy. Oh God, let's not even go there. You mean the eye drops that they told me to put in my ears? Oh my God, it's been a nightmare, you guys. It's been a nightmare. Summer says they will pop your ears. I don't know, but it's almost like I'm in a tunnel sometimes, and then one ear will get blocked, and it's horrible. And right below, like where your ear meets your jaw there, you just touch there, and it hurts so bad. Yeah, I've never gotten into the drug scene or nothing like that. And I used to be able to drink like Friday nights, like once work was done, it was like hardy with the fire going, and everybody would go around the fire pit playing guitars. And now it's like, oh my God, I don't know if you guys can get the wildberry coolers. They're like a vodka wildberry cooler. I used to drink a 12-pack of them. Now I have one and I'm drunk. Drama, I'll be 62 in November. Oh, got a birthday coming up there, Drama. Actually, it was funny. That I actually tried to make myself feel better and did a little bit of makeup and cover up and some, curled my hair a little bit and put a little bit of makeup on because I've been feeling so blah. And I went with my daughter, who's 37, and we grabbed a quick bite. And this is the second time this has happened. It happened once with my older daughter, who's turning 40 this year, and now it just happened with my 37-year-old. The waitresses thought we were sisters. So it's like, are you kidding me? No, I'm her mom. Yeah, that's what I've been told, that once these tubes get put in, that I will be a lot better. But yeah, oh my gosh, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. And putting heating pads on it kind of helps a bit because it loosens whatever's caught up in there. Oh, but it comes back fairly quickly, so yes. Diane, 41, and March 15th is my birthday. So you're an Aries. Yeah, and the suckiest thing about it is the receptionist forgot to fax over the requisition to the ear doctor, so that's why I had to wait a lot longer than what I should have. So now I had my initial consultation. Now they're going to go in, and I don't know what the hell they're going to do, but they got to do something before they decide whether they're going to do these tubes or not. I don't know. I take it one day at a time. A little bit with Tennessee whiskey. That'll knock me out. Okay, Maureen, thank you for coming out. Everybody that's come in and everybody that's leaving. And I want to thank everybody for your donations today. Much appreciated. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and hit that like button too. It all helps my channel. Oh, October 19th, Dee, you're coming up for your birthday. You don't have to tell us your age, hon. Age is only a number. Okay, so we're going to, oh, D is in April 13th. I've got one of my sons is in April 27th. Oh, thank you, Mom, sir. I appreciate it. Yeah, age is a blessing. If I had known then what I know now, oh my God, I love that card when it comes out in the Talking Davin. If I'd only known then what I know now, I would have lived my life differently. A lot of things I wouldn't have changed, but boy, there are some things I would have. Those were the days. Lisa, 54 on the 11th. Well, happy birthday if I don't get to talk to you by then. Happy birthday. Yeah, I've heard about those wax things that it draws out the wax out of the ear. I've heard about that too. Yeah, and it gives you major headaches and everything. It's like, oh my God. Okay, guys, so we're going to wrap it up. Oh, Melinda's a Sagittarius, so am I. I was born in December 4th. I'm a Sag all the way. Okay, guys, so we're going to wrap this up. I've been here for almost 3 hours, and my voice has held out. Yay. Yes, have a rest of the good day, Sunday, you guys. I hope you guys have an awesome week. And probably midweek, I'm going to do another read with my deck, you guys. Born on Friday the 13th. Oh, well, that's why you got so much horror in your life, Des. That explains it. Oh, much love to all you guys. I love you all. I respect you all. And I want to thank you guys all for always being here and supporting me. Much love and respect to you all. Okay, so you guys watch for that read that's coming. Okay. Oh, you know somebody that's in the chat from out of town? Sister. Sister from a different mister. Yes, Melinda, we will talk. I'm going to try and get Des now that she may have a little bit of free time this week, maybe. I'm going to try and get my Facebook page set up so I can do FaceTimes. Yes, yes, yes. Then you guys can add me on there and we can do FaceTimes and maybe even get into doing some live privates on FaceTime. Okay. When you got D, I know what you're dealing with right now, so I've been holding off on it. I don't know how to do it all, so both me and Desiree will be able to have access to that page. So, because there's going to be a lot of things she's going to have to teach me about it. I know how to do the FaceTime on Facebook, on Messenger. So that's going to be easy. But she's going to have to figure out how we can set that all up so you guys know. And I will give it to you guys in a post once it's all set up and Des tells me that it's good to go. Yep, that's great, Des. And then that way, Melinda will be able to do a FaceTime type thing. I think that's going to be a lot easier for us so we can share different things. Oh, wow. Look at all the sevens for you, Mom Officer. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. That's like, you got a lot of good luck there. Yeah, Messenger is the easiest because I think I can do that on my computer too and use my camera, which would be better than my phone. We'll figure it out. Yes, and then you can call me. I was told too, Mom Officer, that I was supposed to be a lucky baby, and it's like, well, I guess any day above ground is a lucky day, so. Yeah, but I want a place too, Diane, where we can post videos. I don't know. Desiree's going to teach me how to do that stuff, how I can post videos there too. So yeah, I think I should have came out feet first instead of head first, but yeah, you guys will all be able to join my page over there. It's going to be fabulous. Fabulous. And I'll be able to, I don't know, I'll have to talk to Desiree about that, but I think I can put moderators there too on the page. So if people start going onto my Facebook page and starting to try and cause any crap, I'll have other people there watching it too. So they'll be able to get moderate the page, but they won't be able to get into certain other things. So. Whack-a-troll. I love that, Diane. Whack-a-troll. If you don't mind, I'm going to use that in the rules for the page. Anybody that acts up, we're going to whack-a-troll. I'm writing that down. I love it. You just made my day. Whack-a-troll. Des, write that down. Whack-a-troll. Whack-a-troll. Yep, that's going to be the motto on the page. We will whack-a-troll. Let me know. I'll stalk you. Oh, thank you. I needed that laugh. Go back in charge. Passwords is the. Yeah. Mods can whack a troll. That's what we're going to call it. Whacking a troll. Whack a troll. We're going to get the whack a troll. Troll with a hammer. Yep. Absolutely. I'm going to incorporate that somehow. You watch, guys, on my page. I'm going to get like a you know that video game, that little beaver, whatever it is, that has the hammer. You know, or you go to the fairs and you smash your hammer down on those trolls that come up out of the holes. I'm gonna put something like that. We're gonna create some icons of whack-a-troll. Yep. The whack-a-troll merch. Oh, I got ideas just flying now. Yep. Maybe that's something that I will do for my mods, is I'm going to get some whack-a-troll shirts made up and have them sent out to my mods. Whack-a-troll, I just love that. That was great. Oh, that was great. Yes, I'm feeling a lot better. I still got a ways to go, but we're getting there. Yes, everybody, you guys stay safe. This COVID stuff, it's just like, and I just heard that Trump has contacted COVID and a bunch of his people. Like, there you go, people. It doesn't care if you're the president of the United States, a prime minister of Canada. I think the one, is it prime minister in England? I think there's been quite a few people that run their country there that have contracted this virus. So this virus doesn't care who you are. Like, we all need to start taking care. And I hate wearing a mask because I'm asthmatic too, and it's hard to breathe in it. But I'm telling you, I will take every precaution necessary. My hands are so dry from this alcohol stuff, or that whatever that sanitizer stuff is. But I'd rather have dry hands than this virus. So, I mean, hygiene, you should be washing your hands all the time. Oh, he is better today? Okay, because I heard that it had a fever or something. And yeah, it doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care who you are. Like our prime minister here, he didn't get it, but his wife got it. So it's like, and they weren't, our prime minister went into lockdown. Like, he was doing everything from his home. He wasn't going to the parliament. He wasn't meeting with people like I know President Trump was. But even though our prime minister and his wife stayed home and he did all his business from the front of his home, his wife still caught it somehow. So it doesn't care. It doesn't discriminate. Amber perfectly said, it doesn't care who you are. If it wants to get you, it's going to get you. So whack-a-mole. Yep, whack-a-mole. Whack-a-mole, whack-a-troll. Yeah, and I heard like his right-hand person, and there's other people that have now come up with it, and I'm kind of worried because I don't hear much from the States, you guys, but I guess he had a lot of gatherings with his top people. Can you imagine how that could send the country into a tailspin if all the top-notch people that are running the US come down with COVID? It's like, oh my God. Like, I pray every day, you guys. I'm not a fan of Trump, but I don't wish this on anybody, even my worst enemy, even my evil ex. I don't wish it on anybody. Yeah, so this is what I'm concerned about when it comes to President Trump, is the high ranking people that are helping him run the country. What happens if they all come down with it and close to the election? It's, oh my gosh. So pray hard, you guys. Like, whether you like Trump or you don't, we got to send prayers out for him. Like, you don't wish this on your worst enemy, okay? Yeah. Like, people have got to be able to be there to run this country if he gets really, really sick, which I pray to God he doesn't. Like, that's scary. Like, think about that, guys. Let that sink in. What if all the high people that are running this country all end up with it? Like, that's scary. Yeah, I hear that he is doing work from home, which is good. It's a good sign, or from the hospital where he is, wherever they have him. It's none of our business where he is. But wherever he is, if he can still do what he needs to do, great. Because I'm really concerned that if this takes out quite a few of them, and I don't mean take out like they die, but get really, really sick, especially at this crucial time with your election coming. I mean, that's scary. It's scary. So I'm going to ask you guys, whether you like him or not, say that prayer for him and his family and the people that are in power, whether they're Democrat, Republican. I don't care. I just wish for everybody's health and I pray for it. No recovery. He's too stubborn. I think he'd be tweeting out to COVID if he could reach COVID and have COVID hear him. He'd be tweeting him, believe me. I had to throw that little jibe in there. But yes, whether you like him or you don't, please say a prayer for him. Be the bigger and better person. Please say a prayer that he regains his health, and everybody else who's been affected by this deadly disease or virus, whatever they're calling it. Like, I don't wish it on anybody. Andy should make a Wackaberry Morpheus shirt. I don't know, Mom, if you if you check out Tube Crime, go and check out Brandon over there, and he should incorporate that. Whack-a-mole, whack-a-BM. Yes, I pray. I pray for Canada. I pray for the U.S. I pray for every country, whether we're allies, whether we're at war, whether, you know what, whatever you put out into the universe, people, it's gonna come back to you. Okay, let's put out some good vibes. Let's get everybody. I don't care who you support, who you don't support. The one thing that we all do support is getting rid of this virus and ending what's going on in the world, okay? We'd all get sued for the BM shirts, but I'd buy one. Me too. Whack-a-mole with Barry's head there. Whack-a-troll, whack-a-mole. Yeah. Brandon is, he's quite the guy. I just love that guy. Yeah, so let's pray for everybody. You guys make me howl. Yeah, so let's all bombard Tube Crime. Okay, so this is what I want you guys to do. We're all going to go over there when this live stream ends. We're all going to go to his latest video. Okay, and we're all going to just say whack-a-mole. Okay, that's it. Don't say nothing else. Just let's say whack-a-mole. Whack-a-mole, because I believe Barry's coming into all our lives and everything, okay? So he's a mole. He's a mole, okay? So let's all just say whack-a-mole. Yep, just like that, Diane. Whack-a-mole. Don't say anything else. Everybody put their own comment. Whack-a-mole, whack-a-mole, whack-a-mole. And let's see if Brandon catches on. Okay, you guys, so no, whack-a-mole. We all got to say the exact same thing. Whack-a-mole. And let's see what Tube Crime does with that. We won't say anything else. And if he asks us why we're saying it, tell him he's got to figure it out. Let's see what he comes out with, because I love his stuff that he comes out with. When I need a laugh, I go over there and I watch some of his cartoon things that he does, and it's like, perfect. Okay, so that's all we're going to say, you guys. Whack-a-mole. Yes. Mama Shan, yes. Whack-a-mole. That's the only thing you put in the comment. Okay, and don't embed it on somebody else's comment. Make your own comment. Whack-a-mole, and let's see what he comes up with. We're gonna pull a trick on him. Okay, so I'm going over there, you guys. So you guys better do it. I'm going over there, and we're each one of us put your own comment. Whack-a-mole. Trish, yes, we're gonna go over to Tube Crime, and we're gonna put a comment. Whack-a-mole. And that's all we're going to say. If he questions you on it, just say he's got to figure it out. Okay? So let's end this live. Let's all head over there now and bombard his latest video, not post, his latest video. Hamburger Hand Hank. Okay, on Hamburger Hand Hank. Let's all head over there. Okay? Bye-bye for now, guys. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting me. I love you all. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Till the next time, big hugs, big kisses. Love and light to you all. Stay safe. Bye-bye for now.